This paragraph is hard. Tell me more. What is this all about? Let's read that first sentence again. It says, while confined here in Birmingham City Jail. Where is he?
In jail.
Okay, good. I came across your recent statement calling my present activities unwise and untimely. What happened while he was in jail? According to this. Good, I'm seeing a few more hands. Can you guys tell your neighbor what you think happened while he was in jail?
I think
Go ahead.
what happened is that people said negative things about his statements of ever since he went in jail.
Okay.
Like how it was unwise.
Okay. How can you tell that they said negative things? What shows you that in the text?
It said unwise, seldom, unwise, and untimely.
Try that again.
Untimely.
Good. Interesting. All right. So, what happened while he was in jail? What happened while he was in jail? Deasia.
While he was in jail.
Thank you for talking.
While he was in jail, he had heard or read this speech that Malcolm. I mean not Malcolm. I mean Martin. Right? Is Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King is writing the letter. What happened while he was in jail?
Oh! The king wrote the letter? Wait, I thought it was somebody writing Martin Luther King. He said.
Look at the. Who is it written to?
Oh, the king. Oh. Don't call me.
You guys are doing. This is hard stuff. I want to hear more. Go to Rachel, please.
I think that he's responding to the statement that he did while Martin Luther King was in jail.
He's responding to the statement that. Say that again.
He's responding to the statement that whatever his name is. Martin Luther King is responding to it.
To some statement. What do we know about this statement? Genesis told us about it earlier. Yeah.
It's criticism towards Martin Luther King.
Okay, it's criticism of Martin Luther King. Fantastic. Let me ask you a couple more questions. What are the 2 reasons he gives for not responding to all of the correspondence he receives? Look in your text. He gives you 2 reasons why he can't write back to everyone. Giving everyone a second. I appreciate the few hands I have so far. In 5 seconds, I want all hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All hands, please. Could you sweep some? Good. Okay, let's go to Elizabeth. Go ahead.
People were criticizing him so much that he said that if I sought to answer all the criticism that crossed my desk, my secretaries would have little time for anything other than such correspondence in the course of the day.
Okay, so what does that mean?
That people were criticizing him so much that he wouldn't have time to write back to everybody.
Excellent. Okay, so that's reason 1. What's the second reason that he says, I just can't write back to everyone? Let's go to Jason.
Since I feel that you are the man of genuine good or that your criticism was sincerely set forth, I want to try to ask this thing again. What I hope will be patient and reasonable to.
Okay, so Jason, you brought us to this sentence here. He says, I want to try to answer your statement, but my question was, what are the 2 reasons for not responding? So we didn't get all the evidence yet. We got one evidence, which is about the secretaries. What was the other evidence? The other reason why he doesn't respond to everyone. So I like your thinking, but you've got kind of flipped the script on that a little bit. Let's go to Simiaji, please.
It said I will have no time for constructive work.
Excellent. What does that mean?
That he won't be able to focus on important things.
Good. He could not focus on important things. Excellent. What does it mean to be a fellow? Fellow Kipsters, fellow clergymen. If I say fellow teachers, what does that mean? Gabriel. Friend. Interesting. So he sees them in some way as a friend. And yet he's saying, you criticized me. Now, Jason, I want to jump back down to that last sentence that you took us to last time. And I want to ask you guys, why does he say, okay, this time I will answer you? What's different about this audience? What's different about this group? Circle the words in the passage that show you that this group is different. This audience is different. And then show me your hands in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All hands. In the middle of the classroom too. All hands. See, I have a couple of fingers, so some people don't quite know. I have a couple of hands who look pretty proud and ready to go. Let's hear from DH this time. Go ahead.
I circled genuine goodwill.
Good.
And criticism are sincerely set forth.
100%. Why'd you choose those two pieces of evidence?
First, I chose genuine goodwill because usually when you say that, that's saying that like your intentions are like good. It's not like saying something negative.
Awesome.
And the second one, when I chose sincerely set forth, is because sincerely is usually something that's like the same thing as genuine.
Good. Okay. And what does it mean if your criticisms were genuine?
Like that means that like it wasn't something like to hurt you, it was something to make you recognize or like build you.
Awesome. I just got goosebumps. Not to hurt, but to make you recognize. That is a star for sure. Let's give Deja 2 snaps. Actually, let's give all of ourselves 2 snaps. Because you all did some really high quality, difficult thinking. As a result, we have all these new notes on the board. I want you to look at your paraphrase. Underneath your not your paraphrase, your question. Underneath your first question, it says revised response to this question. Now that you have a better understanding, I want you to try to answer it again. Based on the first paragraph, what can you tell about the letter that King received? The letter he received. What can you tell about it? Now, you have all this information about who wrote it, who they are. Use all these notes we took. Rewrite your answer. Make it better. Go ahead. 2 minutes. Who would like to read their new response to that toughy question? Let's hear from Amber first. Go ahead, Amber.
That the first paragraph, well, the letter was based on it was like constructive feedback because it was written by the people and they criticized him, but it was to make him, it was like genuine to make him better, and even though he has no time to answer the people's thoughts, he can still work on it.
Good. So this letter is different. He's going to respond to this letter because he, for some reason, respects them. Right? Does anybody else want to read those? 2 snaps for Amber.